This video describes how to enter immunization and TB screening data to meet your health requirements and answer some commonly asked questions. As a reminder, this documentation needs to be submitted and verified before you can file your study list. The process begins when Student Health sends a secure email to your myhealthrecord.ucsf.edu account outlining the requirements and instructions. This is a secure medical record system. You will enter your immunization and TB screening data, as well as upload supporting documentation. When the secure message is sent, you will receive an email to your ucsf.edu email account with a link to access the secure message. Before clicking on the link, it will be advantageous if you have your immunization records available so you can begin the submission process. Click on the link and enter the user ID and password that were sent to you by the Office of the Registrar. Another way to access the system is to go to the studenthealth.ucsf.edu website and click on the My Health Record button on the right-hand menu column. Enter your user ID and password, again as provided to you by the Office of the Registrar, and log in. Once logged on, you will see a menu in the left-hand column. These are the various features you can access within My Health Records once you begin your program. For purposes of your pre-entrance health requirements, you will select the Forms option. On the Forms page, there are two links that are required to complete your pre-entry health requirements: immunizations data submission and TB sign and symptom review form. Begin with the immunizations data submission link. The form is broken into required immunizations and other immunizations. Required immunizations number 1 through 18, and other immunizations number 19 through 32. Other immunizations are recommended and will be useful to have recorded here to manage your best health. For the required immunization section, you only need to complete the elements to meet each requirement based on your past vaccination history, TB screening, and available supporting documentation. Enter the dates of your vaccination history from your supporting documents into the date fields for measles, mumps, rubella, Tdap, and varicella. If you cannot obtain documentation but do have knowledge of receiving vaccinations, you could submit proof of immunity in the form of a titer. A titer is a blood test that indicates if you have the antibody in your bloodstream to a particular disease. A positive titer indicates immunity. A positive titer satisfies the requirement. Enter titer date if you have no evidence of vaccines. A negative, equivocal, or indeterminate titer is negative. If your titer is negative, you will need to receive an additional vaccination, often referred to a booster, and then retiter. Professional students are required to complete a hepatitis B vaccination series. Completing a 3-dose series and having a positive hepatitis B surface antibody titer satisfies the requirement. A negative, equivocal, or indeterminate titer is negative. If your titer is negative, you will need to begin a second vaccine series. If you've had an instance of prior infection, also complete a hepatitis B core antibody titer and a hepatitis B surface antigen titer. If all 3 titers are negative, complete a 3-dose vaccine series and obtain a new hepatitis B antibody titer. TB screening requirements can be satisfied in a few ways. The first is a 2-step PPD test. The first PPD skin test must be within 12 months from the program start date. If the TB screening result is negative, proceed to the second TB skin test. The second PPD skin test must be within 3 months prior to your program start. A second TB screening result of negative satisfies the requirement. Quantiferin gold serology testing and T-spot testing are also methods of fulfilling this requirement. The result must be negative and must be within 3 months prior to your program start. A chest X-ray is required from the time of conversion if you have a positive PPD skin test, quantiferin test, or T-spot test. As far as other vaccinations, If you've been vaccinated for COVID-19, please enter this information. The University of California system is reviewing their COVID-19 policy, and entering this information now may save you time later. If you've had other vaccinations, please record these as well. Once you've entered the information, you can scroll down to the bottom of the form. At the bottom of the form, you will see a choose save partial. If you have any remaining elements to complete, you can choose save partial. This will allow you to save the information you've entered and resume entry at a later date. If you still have more information to add at a later date, do not upload your documents. Documents should be uploaded only when you have entered all information and are ready to choose Submit Final. If you have entered all your information, you will want to upload your supporting documents by choosing Upload Documents. Upload all documents used to support your data entry. The student health nursing team will use this information to verify your compliance with the requirements. Do not click Submit Final until you have entered data to meet all requirements. You may click Save Partial and come back and enter information later, but once you choose Submit Final, you are no longer able to add additional information. Once you submit final, your information will be sent to the Student Health and Counseling Nursing team for verification. Next, you will go to the TB sign and symptom review form. Complete the questionnaire and click Submit. Once you successfully submit both these forms and Student Health and Counseling has had a chance to verify the documentation, your student health hold will be cleared in the Student Information System, also referred to as a student portal. This verification process takes approximately 1 week. If something is needed in addition to what you've submitted to clear your hold, Student Health and Counseling Services will send a secure message to you through myhealthrecord.ucsf.edu. You will receive a message to your ucsf.edu email inbox that you have a secure message to view. If you have questions on completing your health requirements, you may send a new message to message about new student immunizations. This will yield the fastest turnaround time. Thank you, and we welcome you to the university and look forward to serving you.